price adjustment strategies. Sometimes companies also adjust their basic price in response to customer differences and changing situations. The 7 price adjustment strategies are discount and allowance pricing, segmented pricing, psychological pricing, promotional pricing, geographical pricing, dynamic pricing, and international pricing. In discount and allowance pricing, companies adjust their price as a reward for customers when they do something such as paying bills early, paying in cash, buying big volume, and off-season buying. Discount and allowance can be applied anywhere in the distribution channel between the manufacturer, distributors, and retail customers. The purpose is to promote sales, reduce inventory, and reward or encourage behaviors that benefit the issuer of the discount or allowance. A discount is a straight reduction in price on purchases during a stated period of time or in larger quantities. Some types of discount are 1. Cash discount, or a price reduction to buyers who pay their bills promptly. 2. Quantity discount, or a price reduction to buyers who buy a lot. 3. Functional discount, or a trade discount, or a discount to trade distributors who perform some functions such as selling, storing, and record keeping. 4. Seasonal discount, or a price reduction to buyers who buy items out of season. An allowance is another type of reduction from the list price. It could be promotional money paid by manufacturers to retailers in return for an agreement to feature the manufacturer's products in some way. Some types of allowance are 1. Trade-in allowance, or a price reduction when you bring in old item to buy a new one. 2. Promotional allowance, or payment or a price reduction that reward dealers for participating in advertising and sales support programs. In segmented pricing, companies sell a product or service at 2 or more prices, where the difference in prices is not based on differences in cost. There are 4 major forms of segmented pricing: customer segment pricing, product form pricing, location-based pricing, and time-based pricing. The first one is customer segment pricing. Under this pricing, different customers pay different prices for the same products or service. For example, lower price for junior and senior citizens at SkyTrain, museum, or movie theaters. The second one is product form pricing. Under this pricing, different versions of the product are priced differently but not according to differences in their cost. Examples are airline seat in business class, or same model of laptop with a bit higher specification. These products may be perceived different in value, but not so different in cost. The third one is location-based pricing. Under here, firms charges different price for the same products but in different locations. For example, State University charge higher tuition for out-of-state students, and theaters vary their seat prices because of audience preferences for certain locations. Finally, under time-based pricing, a firm varies its price by the season, the month, the day, and even the hour. For example, movie theaters charge matinee pricing during the daytime, and resorts give weekday and seasonal discounts. With psychological pricing, consumers usually perceive higher priced products as having higher quality. Who is the better lawyer? One who charges 1,500 baht per hour or one who costs 15,000 baht per hour? Another aspect of psychological pricing is reference prices, which might be formed by noting current prices, remembering past prices, or assessing the buying situation. Sellers can influence or use these consumers' reference prices when setting the price. For example, a grocery retailer might place its store brand next to a more expensive branded item or offer more expensive models that don't sell very well to make it less expensive, but still high-priced models look more affordable by comparison. Another technique is to use small differences in price to signal product differences. A 9 or 0.99 at the end of a price often marks a bargain. High-end retailers might favor prices ending in a whole number, and others use 00 baht endings on regularly priced items and 99 baht endings on discount merchandise. Promotional pricing is characterized by temporarily pricing products below the list price and sometimes even below cost to increase short-run sales. Examples are special event pricing, limited time offers, cash rebates, low interest financing, extended warranties, or free maintenance. In special event pricing, firms use it in certain seasons to draw more customers, such as Father's Day, Mother's Day, or during Christmas or New Year. Limited time offers, such as online flash sales, it can create buying urgency and make buyers feel lucky when they got the deal. In cash rebate, sometimes manufacturers give it to consumers who buy the product from dealers within a specified time, and manufacturers send the rebate directly to the customers. Low interest financing or longer warranties or free maintenance is another way to make customers feel more comfortable to pay for high-priced products with greater value. Geographical pricing is used for customers in different parts of the country or the world. Should the company risk losing the business of more distant customers by charging them higher prices to cover the higher shipping cost? Examples of geographical pricing are free on-board origin pricing or FOB origin pricing, uniform delivered pricing, zone pricing, basing point pricing, and freight absorption pricing. FOB origin pricing is a geographical pricing strategy in which goods are placed free on board a carrier. The customer pays the freight from the factory to the destination. Uniform delivered pricing is a geographical pricing strategy in which the company charges the same price plus flat to all customers, regardless of their location. Zone pricing is a geographical pricing strategy in which the company sets up 2 or more zones. All customers within a zone pay the same total price. The more distant the zone, the higher the price. Basing point pricing is a geographical pricing strategy in which the seller designates some city as a basing point and charges all customers the freight cost from that city to the customer. Freight absorption pricing is a geographical pricing strategy in which the seller absorbs all or part of the freight charges to get the desired business. Today, most companies use fixed price policies, setting one price for all buyers. However, some companies are now reversing the fixed pricing trend and are now using dynamic pricing. Dynamic pricing involves adjusting prices continually to meet the characteristics and needs of individual customers and situations. Dynamic pricing is especially prevalent online. Services ranging from airlines and hotels to sports teams change prices on the fly according to changes in demand or cost, adjusting what they charge for specific items on a day-by-day or even hour-by-hour basis. Companies that market their products internationally must decide what prices to charge in different countries. In some cases, a company can set a uniform worldwide price. However, other companies adjust their prices to reflect local market conditions and cost considerations. Examples are Starbucks, McDonald's, and KFC.